Hello everyone! Today I'm going to show you how to migrate a SQLDelight database in Compose multi-platform. Alright, so this is assuming that you already have a project with a database with some tables in it. So if you want to add a new field, the first thing you need to do is to simply add it like so. Item count should be an integer. Okay, like so. Now, if you try to simply run this or access this variable, it will not work. So what we need to do is we need to come over to the database folder, which should be in your SQLDelight section in Common Main, and you're going to right-click, select New, and then select File. So every time you want to add new fields, you need to add incrementing migration files. So our first one is going to be called 2, and then the second one is called 3, so on and so forth. All right, so go ahead and make that file. And in here, we are simply going to add the alter table command. So it should be the exact same, definition that you added in the original database file, but you're going to do simply alter table name to add the column. And if you want to add multiple new definitions, you would need to do alterations for every single one. If you want to add new getters and setters or any additional little functions, now would be a good time to add it. So once you have done that, you still can't run it and access it. It will not exist. So what we need to do is we need to do a build and then clean project. So this will remove a bunch of old build artifacts and it will make way for you to generate new ones. Now, you might notice that if you go to your repository file, everything seems broken, but don't panic. All you need to do is create a new build. So you can either run it here or you can go to build and there should be a rebuild project, which would be accessible if I hadn't just, run the app. So we're going to do that and then we're going to wait until that comes up. Okay, so this is my shopping list, and the fact that it's not crashing shows that it worked. So if we come back here, you should see that everything is perfectly fine again, and that means that everything is there. So now if we want to add our new getters and setters, you can do it like that, and then I just want to demonstrate that the variables are accessible now. So if we do this, it might... So you may need to do a few more updates in order to get all of the fields that you need. So this is a separate table and we're gonna have to add this function here. So whenever you add new functions to your SQLDelight tables, you're gonna need to do the build clean and then rebuild every single time. So let's just go through that. All right, it ran and it didn't crash. And if we come back here, then yeah, this should all be fine. Okay, so that's pretty much all you have to do. I hope that was helpful. Goodbye.